Hi guys. Well, the Olympus celebrates this week. There are a lot of transitions and they are going to have their impact on us. And I just imagine how the gods sit there and look down at us and, you know, they have their private jokes about the way we deal with the transitions. So let's see. Today the sun enters the 33rd gate, the gate of retreat, and is anchored by the gate of wanting. And let's see what a social week we are going to have. So the sun is in the gate of privacy, retreat, the 33rd gate, the voice in the throat that says, I remember. It's, of course, a collective sensing voice, and we met this voice through other planets in the passing days and weeks. And this is a voice that I resonate with it so much. I couldn't do the last week's transit. I couldn't feel this alpha in me. I didn't resonate, you know, this open throat of mine, totally open. And the more I live myself, there are things that I can't resonate with. And of course, I'm so happy to have this beautiful connection for a whole week. I'm 13, so this is a voice that resonates with my mind, with my abstract mind, and with other abstract aspects in my design. So I love this gate. And this voice that remembers is the voice of the witness that the prodigal, yes, the design of a witness that witnesses all kind of things and goes through all kind of adventures, and then when the cycle of the adventure ends, yes, we have the gate of ending cycles in Uranus, the 42nd gate. So when the cycle ends, this prodigal, this witness needs to retreat and reflect and have his time of privacy and aloneness in order to come out afterwards and share his memories. And the beauty in this sharing is that it all mixes. It's stories, invented stories, and stories that he heard from others, and his personal memories. All this mixes up and creates something that gives the inspiration and the educational value of this storytelling. We learn from people when we listen to people that share their memories. We learn in the experiential way of the collective sensing circuit. So this, of course, gate resonates with the channel of the abstract that is in the transits now. We have these two mental channels as a global conditioning pattern, but not for long. We will see. I told you we are going to have beautiful and interesting transitions this week. So the voice of remembering is anchored by this wanting gate, the 19th gate, the gate of wanting approach. This is a tribal gate. This is the pressure to approach, the pressure to flirt in order to find the correct mating, in order to find the correct resources, the correct support. This is a tribal gate. And of course, this is part of the channel of the bride and the groom, the channel of synthesis, the design of sensitivity is also called the bride and groom. So this is really a flirting gate. And I remind you that each one of you that connects to one of the gates in the transits, then it will light up other parts of the design. And of course, if the 19th is connected, or if the sacral or the root is connected this way or another, then this pressure of wanting, the pressure to approach, the pressure to flirt will be there for you, will be present in your experience. So it's interesting to watch, and of course, if the root will be light up, then also Pluto with the pressure to be recognized. And it's interesting that these are mirror gates. Both of them reach out and want to be recognized. So let's see how every one of us will feel it. Interesting things in the mental realm. Jupiter is having his last days in this gate, in the line of futility. my favorite line, the gate of oppression, in this very heavy line. Venus, just for today, will be the liar, and the nodes has moved to the second line, which is, it's much better because the trial and error is not convenient for everyone. So we have this very active mind, but maybe the frequency will be easier for us. And this is only for a few days, because even the mental realm is going to change. In the 31st of July, which is tomorrow, what we're going to have is Saturn and the Moon combined to the channel of concentration, the logic format channel. And of course, this lights up for us all the activity in the root and in the sacral. Let's see from a closer view. Let's see what happens. And Mercury enters the gate of sexuality, dispersion, the 59th gate in the sacral. And this is going to be shown. We are going to be concentrated on wanting, ambition, sexuality, power, skills, and growth. And this will be for a few days. Watch out if you're a six gate being. And in the transition between the 31st of July and the 1st of August, we are going to have the Moon will join Uranus, that sits in the gate of growth, and will connect the development with the growth into the channel of maturation. And again, we're going to feel all the activation in the root and the sacral, but with the cyclical frequency of the experiential way. And what happens in addition to that is that Venus moves from the gate of youthful folly to the abysmal, the gate of saying yes. So first of all, we are saying goodbye to the channel of logic. Bye-bye. And we will have in this very, very active root and sacral, we also have the jumping into experiences, yes, the gate of saying yes. So we are going to have beginning, endings, cycles, saying yes, ambition, sexuality, wanting, power, skills, and growth. So all of this, we're going to have a taste of it for a few days. And then in the 4th of August, we are going to say bye-bye to the channel of abstract 2. All those people with open heads and ajnas that don't connect to the nodes, to the gate of confusion and gate of doubt, they are going to have a lot of mental relief. And Jupiter takes his severe energy to the 6th gate, the gate of friction, conflict, and all the people that have the 59th gate, it's going to be an interesting month for you, because Jupiter will stay in this gate until the 1st of September. And of course, we see that the Moon wanted to welcome Jupiter in the honor that Jupiter deserves. So the moon sits in the 59th gate for us to experience the channel of mating, with the gate of saying yes, and ending of cycles, and the gate of might, and the gate of details. So, you know, if you're not, if you haven't responded to to be a mother or father, then I really strongly encourage you to protect yourself, because babies will come. This is the channel of making babies, and babies will come. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest transition of the week, in the 5th of August, we are going to welcome or not, depends on the design, welcome or not, Neptune back into the gate of friendship, the gate of the family, the 37th gate. And he is going to dive into all this tribal, emotional, friendship, family business, and also the craving to be touched by God, all this for half a year. And I think, I mean, from my perspective, I'm happy that he leaves the gate of doubt, but I know a few people that have the 40th gate, and it's going to connect them and light up their emotionality again. And this sticky channel of community, unbelievable. So we see that we have the whole channel as a global conditioning pattern, but this is only for a few days. Mercury, after leaving the 59th gate, you know, after making babies, it comes to the 40th gate in order to make a family. When you have a baby, you need to provide. So the gate of aloneness that combines with the gate of friendship gives us for a few days this sticky channel of community with the gate of friction that is will work for all of us. So this is very, very interesting. And of course, people that have the 59th gate would have these two channels working in them. Very, very interesting. And it's I think it's an opportunity, because we had Neptune for a long time in this gate, and when it moved, we could see what benefit it gave us, this diving into the depth of the family values, the friendship values. We had all the aspects of this gate, and of course the need to be touched by God, this mystical, or need of mystical guidance, or mystical support, heavenly support. It's about support, everything about support. And now we're going to feel it again, and we can actually really feel the difference, because this is a very interesting energy, this Neptunian energy. For me, it's interesting because I have it defined. This is my moon, and I also have the whole channel, so I will be able to see if there's another emphasis on this. As I felt before, I really felt that a lot of matters of the family and of friendship, a lot of stuff came out from the depth into the surface, and I could watch them and learn and evolve. So I'm looking forward for that. I like it. And another thing that it's very interesting lately, I've been diving into understanding this channel of community, and it is so beautiful to see. You know, one of the names of this channel is the channel of marriage. It's the marriage bargain, and of course not marriage as a marriage, but every bargain between two people. I could see how the correct relationship must have honor for the need of aloneness. This is the gate of aloneness, with the gate of friendship. So friendship, true friendship, this is my moon. I know what I'm talking about. I learned it. True friendship must honor the need of aloneness of every one of the partners, because we are not built to be sticky. And this is a very sticky channel when it's lived in the not self way. But when one respects oneself, I can feel it, the change that has occurred in my relationship, the way that I honor my aloneness, my very strong need of aloneness, and the others' need of aloneness, then true friendship can emerge from that. And of course, if we're talking about bonds that are intimate, the need of aloneness is even bigger. That's how I see it, and I invite you to watch it in your life and see if the need, we have this gate of need, the 19th, yes? If the need for the partnership or for the support or for the resources and recognition, if these needs take us and, how do you say it in English? If they beat the need to honor the others' needs of aloneness, it can ruin the whole thing, because stickiness never works in a relationship. And another thing is that every relationship is emotional this way or another, and emotionality needs time. So even though we have the pressure, the 19th gate pressure, the pressure to approach and to be recognized and to find the right partner, and even if we have this bond and friendship, still there is a huge place for aloneness in this bargain. So welcome, Neptune. And we see that the gods are having fun on our on our heads, and we can really join the party. I mean, we can really join the party as long as everything comes to us according to our strategy and our inner authority. And of course, we sleep alone. Remember, relationships, aloneness, sleeping alone is the one rule that can save almost every relationship. So that's it for this week. We are going to have fun with all these transitions, and until next time, see you.